Hello? Okay, that was weird. We back. We back. Our brother Anthony Hanks. Our brother Anthony Hanks with the $1 super chat. Let's go, bro. Appreciate you, Anthony. Happy Sunday, my brother. Happy Sunday, bro. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Already off to a good start already. I don't know why I was muted because I had my mic was plugged in, but then when I plugged it in, my laptop was like, "We don't recognize this as a device." Like, what do you mean? Like, this is insane. My bad. My bad. My bad. But listen, man. Anthony, I don't know what you meant on your comment. I meant to DM you last night. Um, appreciate the $1 super chat. It means a lot, bro. Anything you guys like, listen, man. It means a lot, bro. It all helps, bro. So we got 3 people in here, man. Insane. Where are the people at, bro? Yeah, I heard it disconnect too. Dang, that's tough. I think it's just you and Anthony Hanks, bro. I don't want to start yet until we at least get least 10. At least. So how is that, guys? You guys can see the chat on the screen, like when y'all type. Y'all like that? Is that cool? I can change the. I can make it a little bit bigger and stuff like that. I enjoyed the interview yesterday. Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to switch up stuff on the channel. Like, I have no idea. Like, I feel like it's partially because YouTube is like hiding my content, and then it's partially because I guess people ain't really messing with the content no more. Like, people just want to see TikTok compilations every day, or like, you know, whatever they subscribe to for. So it is what it is, bro. I'm gonna keep on doing my thing. I'm not tripping about it, but it's just weird. Juice isn't worth the squeeze. Isn't worth the squeeze. They really don't have much to offer besides X. Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, that's what they think, that their whole power. I mean, there a lot of power does. There is a lot of power in sex, especially on a woman's end, like in her body and stuff like that. But that's not like. Unfortunately, women think that's like all. That's where all their power comes from. They think that's the only thing that they can bring towards a man is sex. When sex, you can get a man can get sex from anything, from any woman. Like, that's not something special. That's not something that doesn't make you special at all. To give sex to him, doesn't. But who up in the chat, man? Like, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Know how y'all feeling? Like I said, I don't want to get started yet. More people here. I might just restart stream and see if that works. But what do y'all feel, man? What do y'all feel about the future of modern day relationships? Y'all think it's like it's doomed, or do y'all think like, okay, there might be hope if our woman decide to change? Alrighty. Okay, yeah. I think I might restart. Alright, listen. I have no idea if this is gonna work. I'm gonna see if I can trigger the algorithm, maybe to see if YouTube's gonna send out noties, because I don't think they are. So I'm gonna end stream real quick. We got 3 people. We got 3 people. Laptop just. Whoa. Laptop is tripping. Oh shoot, I do need to plug it up too. Alright, 1 second. Yo, Chad, I can't find my cord. It's insane. Stream. Yeah, we got 4 people in the chat. All right. Hey, make sure you tell your tell your family to get up in here, man. About to go crazy, bro. One's in the chat if I should just start, or should I just restart stream? Alright, I'm gonna restart, boys. Wait, one. Just start. Okay, I'll start. Honestly, if a certain criteria was met in courts that so that most men don't take the fall, then no doubt more people will possibly start dating again. That's a fact. That's a fact. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get to it, bro. Let's get it, bro. People might be busy, bro. It's all good. Get into it. Alright, ready? Let's get it. Okay. Shout out to It's Complicated channel. I'm saying, go check them out. Go subscribe. They do in IRL, interviews and stuff like that. And by the way, guys, that's what I'm about to start doing here soon. I'm about to start doing some IRL stuff. I just purchased a camera. Again, man, shout out to Anthony Hanks, man. I'm saying the supporters of the stream. You know, say shout out to Wolf Song. Shout out to the 3 people that are in here. Stigma, if you're still in here, or if it's a lone wolf, appreciate you guys, you know, spending time with me, you know what I'm saying, on a Sunday where you guys can be doing anything else. So get it, man.
When having a first kiss, what is more special to you? If it happens spontaneously in the heat of the moment, or if the guy asks permission first?
Wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Hold on. Why is this on screen like that? It's still showing Anthony's donation. Oh, I see. Hold on. I bet. Hold on. All right, that should be better now. Yes, sir. All right, here we go, boys. My fault.
When having a first kiss, what is more special to you? If it happens spontaneously in the heat of the moment, or if the guy asks permission first?
The eternal dollar.
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Yeah, spontaneous.
Okay. What does that say about consent?
If you're fine enough.
No.
No, they're gonna cancel me.
You have to catch.
I didn't
you have
mean
to catch
that.
the vibe. There's a vibe.
Okay, let me ask you
Yeah.
this. What determines what should and should not be spontaneous during sex?
If you're ugly, don't even try anything spontaneous.
If you've talked about it at least like before.
They should be able to read the situation, I think, and spontaneous would be the right way to go.
Listen, fellas. Okay, so this is about consent. All right, listen. You gotta start bringing consent forms, because apparently a woman saying yes and you saying yes to it, that's not enough. You need screenshots. You need to put it in an email, send it to yourself, because emails last forever, right? You need to get consent forms, print them off. You know what I'm saying? Go to CVS, or I don't know, buy a printer or something, or ask a friend, ask a neighbor. Because when a woman says yes, nowadays when a woman says yes, it doesn't even mean yes. It's like a maybe, or like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's insane, bro. I'm telling you, you would get put right into the slammer, because if she goes to police and say, oh, he did this, he did that, say goodbye, bro. If you have a corporate job, say goodbye. She gonna try to get you fired from your job and stuff like that. You're gonna have to straight up Frank Castle, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dip the scene, bro. Lead the scene. As soon as you get what you want, You know what I'm saying? Just leave the scene. As long as you got the consent forms, you got the screenshots, you got recordings and stuff like that, you got to do what you got to do. Now, in some states, it might be illegal to record somebody without their consent. But at this point, you need to do anything and everything to protect yourself. Because nowadays, yes does not mean yes. Yes to them means something completely different. And I know it doesn't make any sense, but you guys need to protect yourself. What's up, Amari Goodwin? 2021 is just bad for men. Nice to see new channels up and coming. Yes, sir, bro. And listen, if you're new to the channel, bro, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, bro. You know what I'm saying? I go live. I go live pretty much every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try at least, you know. So shout out to everybody that's in the stream, bro. See, this is what kills sex nowadays, because women don't like it when you ask consent, but these days it's a necessary. Exactly. It is a necessary. Like, oh my god, you think I'm like the rest of the other women? No, I'm not saying you are, but I'm just trying to protect myself. Simple as that.
Yeah, if you ask, it kind of ruins the moment.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
It makes it a little awkward, I feel like.
Yeah.
It makes it a
I'm a
little
big
awkward.
person on just feeling the vibe. If you don't feel the vibe, and if you don't understand social cues, then maybe you should just wait and ask for consent.
Okay.
You see, this is the thing,
Does
guys.
no always mean
A vibe
no?
changes.
Yes, no always means no.
Okay. If consent is such an important thing, why don't they typically ask for it in Hollywood movies?
Because it's stigmatized to not be not be sexy, to not be the move, to just take action beforehand. So that's what the publicity goes with.
Hollywood movies are mostly taken from the male perspective, so they don't really get that the women maybe want to be asked.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, if you look at the movie Sleeping Beauty, right? That's a man who kisses a woman who's unconscious. He doesn't ask for her consent, right?
But that was the only way for Sleeping Beauty to be awake.
Okay, all right. What determines what should and should not be spontaneous during sex?
Consent. Literally, like, just asking for consent all the time.
Okay,
I
so
think-
every time a guy, like, puts his hand somewhere, he needs to ask permission for it?
I think that.
Or just ask if you're comfortable with it.
Yeah, it's all about.
But that's the thing. Asking if you're comfortable with something and asking for consent are two different things. And just like what that last woman said, she's like, oh, I just got to be feeling the vibe and stuff like that. Bro, vibes change. A vibe is a feeling. A vibe is an emotion that you feel. She can say, oh, I was feeling the vibe that time that you with her. But then as soon as you leave her crib, or as soon as she leaves your crib, she can go and tell the police, oh, you know, I didn't like it, or I didn't give him consent, or, you know, I kind of felt pressured, this and that. That's the thing. Like, it's not consistent, bro. I'm 16 and I'm learning so much from the sphere content during lockdown. When COVID is over, I'm going to be a new me. Heck yeah, bro. There you go, bro. There you go, man. Look, my brother's 16 years old, bro. You know, Amari, bro, you're lucky, bro, because I wish I had this content. I wish I had discovered, you know, the RP at your age, but that would have saved me so much heartbreak. That would have I would have been less confused and less, you know, just wondering, like, what's the meaning of life and what am I supposed to do, my purpose and stuff like that. So heck yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep on watching my channel. Keep on watching other content creators that are more positive and give you a new perspective, instead of just saying, oh, you know, all women are bad and stuff like that, because they're not all not bad, but a lot of them are. And just realize that, just take it from like, okay, these are the things, these are the red flags I need to look out for, and take it as awareness and use a lot of the stuff that they tell you for tips and protection. Okay, so, you know, don't try not to get down on yourself and stuff like that. Try to stay positive, you know, telling your purpose. You know, if you want to have a girlfriend, or if you want to like talk to some girl, you know, as long as you're not chasing, you know, as you're not simping, as long as it's like mutual, and long as like you feel like she's going to help you in your life, go ahead, go for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? All power to you. But you need to watch out for red flags, and once you do see the red flags, you need to make sure that you run away from that situation. What's that?
Are you comfortable with me, you know, putting my hands on your waist or something like that?
And checking in. I think that checking in, you don't necessarily have to ask every single time, but just checking in and making sure that the person is comfortable with what's going on is like a really big deal.
I'm about to start asking all the time.
Establish ground rules. There's nothing wrong. Communication is key.
Right. Okay, if a guy's going to perform anal sex, does he need to have a pre-production meeting about it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And
that is not something you just. Oh.
Sorry, babe, wrong hole.
Putting it in the butthole.
Okay.
That should not be spontaneous. That should be consensual. Cause like some girls don't like it in like their anus. So like, you should not just be like, okay, let me put it in your butt. No, you gotta ask, like, are you okay with anal sex? If you're not okay with it, then you can't do it.
Is consent something that can be withdrawn once it's given?
Yes, I think so.
I don't know. Maybe not.
But I feel like if someone comes in and is like, yeah, let's do this, but then halfway, like, they're getting into it and they haven't done it yet, and they're like, oh wait, I'm not sure about this. I think you can at any point stop. Like, you shouldn't. Once you start, you shouldn't be forced to like
keep going. But it's also like, as like someone else, like if you gave consent first, it's like you should have known, like you should have really thought about it, or else like why'd you give consent? Like it's kind of like, oh, why did you stop? I guess kind of thing.
Just to play devil's advocate, if it's something that can be withdrawn, what would be the point of asking permission in the first place?
I think, that's valid.
Yeah,
exactly. Because you can just go back and say, oh, I don't want to. Like that literally ruins the whole point of asking for consent. Like that's a terrible bad thing, bro. And this is where like men's just stop pursuing women in relationships because they're scared that they're going to end up going to jail for false accusations on their name. And this is where men just stop approaching women. This is where men stop taking women as serious as they used to back in the day, because now a man is scared to do something that is completely natural, like talking to a woman, like approaching a woman. Those are things that are natural. Or procreating with a woman. Like, bro, that's extremely bad. And this is why I'm trying to like yeah, exactly, Amari got him. Like, look, she's dumbfounded now. She's confused. She is completely confused. Like, oh, I never thought of it like that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how many degrees or like how good her GPA is in high school or college, or how many degrees and stuff that she gets. They still are not logical, bro. Like, they still can't even answer simple questions like this. Like, this is insane, bro. This is literally insane.
I think it shouldn't just be a lightweight question at the end of the day.
When you're with a guy, like, you might think of him in one way, like maybe at the beginning of the night, and you can be more comfortable with him, and then as the night progresses,
she seems annoying.
Maybe there's red flags that come up, and maybe you change your mind, and that's completely fine. But that would mean that consent would be withdrawn, and if you're going to say like, I'm not comfortable anymore, then consent's not given anymore.
But I actually do agree with you. I think that it is something that should be able to be withdrawn. Yeah. But here's my question. Is there a difference between withdrawing consent during and after the act?
Yes. I think if you're doing it after the act, like after it's all done, you'd be like, oh, I didn't give consent, but you actually did. I think that's where the issues occur. Like, I think if you're in the middle of it, you can withdraw. But after you finish the act, I feel like you can't say, like...
Yeah, that's more regret. That's not even like, oh, I didn't give consent. That's regret. Like, oh, crap, I did it and didn't want to type thing.
A lot of us girls are nervous to withdraw consent, so we kind of just let things happen. I don't think that it's okay either way. I mean, I think that, like, you know, if they're withdrawing consent, like, whatever the guy is doing is not okay either way. If the woman is uncomfortable, whether or not she said anything.
If a guy gives you an engagement ring and he calls off the engagement, should you give the ring back?
No, hell no. It's my ring.
Okay, so why is it if a man withdraws consent to an engagement, he loses the ring?
I mean, I don't think women are objects like rings are.
I wouldn't say he loses the ring, but you lost the value of that woman.
Okay. If marriage is...
But that's the thing. He should get the ring back, though. If you said no, if you don't want to be his wife, why do you deserve to still have the ring? That makes no sense. He should get the ring back. He paid money for it. And only a woman that wants to be committed with him in a relationship, in a marriage, that's the only woman that should be entitled to that ring. So why should you keep the ring? But it goes the same thing to say with the consent. Like, I'm all good with the woman withdrawing consent during the act of intercourse. My problem is when they, after the intercourse happens, after it happens maybe a few months, a few years, I don't know, 30 years, 3 centuries, then they go back and say, oh, I didn't want that to happen. You know why? You know why women do that? It's because they don't want to seem like thoughts, like succubus spirits. That's why. because they're like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, and all like, or they do this. If they couldn't exploit anything from you, if they couldn't get any money out of you, you know, or if you cut them off, you just ghosted them right after, if you just love bombed them, then that's when they'll get mad and they'll try to get back at you and say, oh, he did this, and throw false accusations at you, bro. Like, it's sick. Most women don't see stuff from a men's perspective. That's a fact. Obviously, what's good, Jaquan? Obviously, women have to protect themselves at all times, but there has to be an exchange of trust at some point. Exactly. I shouldn't have to ask a woman for consent, especially my girlfriend or like somebody I'm in a relationship with or somebody I'm seeing. I shouldn't have to ask them for consent on a 24/7 basis, bro. Treating women like objects? Oh, no. Treating objects like women? Oh, yes. Hey, what's up, bro? Damn, bro. Why you have to say that?
It's supposed to be an equal partnership. Why does a woman get an expensive engagement ring but a man doesn't?
I mean, I'm sure they could, but I don't think most of them want it. I mean, they get a ring. It's just not really as
What if a guy wanted like a $20,000 motorcycle?
I mean, I guess it's all between you and your partner. I spoil my men.
If a man consents to sex, does that mean he's consenting to potentially becoming a father?
Well, if he was smart, he would use all the protection and not he would do everything in his power to not be the father.
Right.
Okay, but what about on the woman's end? See, I'm tired of all the men getting all the responsibility and the accountability for their actions. What about y'all? What about y'all taking the precautions to make sure that y'all don't get pregnant? What about the birth control? What about making sure that the guy wears a condom during sex? What about that? What about you stop doing one night stands and sleeping with random men every night? How about you stop being promiscuous? Where's the accountability for y'all? You see, that's what I don't like. They always put the accountability on us men and say, oh, you know, well, you should be protected. Like, what about yourself? Do you not care about yourself? Is it all about me? What about you? Hello? Insane. I spoil my men, but the engagement ring is mine. Exactly. Like, stop the cat, bro.
I think if it happens, it's a consequence of him making the decision of having sex.
Okay. If a woman consents to sex, does that mean she's consenting to potentially becoming a mother?
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
If you're doing it, there's a risk of it.
Yeah.
If you take every precaution, you can, whatever happens, happens.
So why is the man often blamed for getting a woman pregnant, aka knocking her up, when it actually takes two people?
That's tough.
I think it's just another stereotype.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't women ultimately get to decide who has sex and who gets born?
True. Essentially, yeah, I could agree with that.
Are there any decisions more important than those two? Don't those choices determine the future of civilization?
Kind of, yeah.
No, it's not kinda. It's not kinda. You guys literally control if you guys want to have a kid or not. So if every woman gets pregnant and is like, oh, well, I don't want to have a kid anymore, or I don't want to have this kid, y'all can just go to, you know, that place and just get rid of that, right? But us men, we cannot do that. Once the seed is already implanted into the ground, that's it. That plant is either going to be grown or it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? So it is in y'all hands, because women control sex and men control commitment. If it wasn't for the man asking the woman out on a date, they wouldn't go on a date. If it wasn't for the man getting on one knee to propose to that girl, that wouldn't be his wife. If it wasn't for that man going to approach that woman, he wouldn't have her number. Everything ends up coming on a man. But there's no accountability for any woman. Like, they don't have to be accountable for anything. You know why? Because that's how society works. That's what society wants. They want women just to be free nilly-willy, doing anything they want and getting away with any and everything. It's insane. I still believe it should be both partners' choice rather than the mother. I agree, bro. I agree. Imagine if men had their own birth control. Man, listen, Amari is very smart, bro. This brother's only 16.
And doesn't great power come with great responsibility?
Yes.
So wouldn't you say that there's a lot of responsibility on the woman when it comes to those issues?
Yes,
I would say so,
I
yeah.
think responsibility goes both ways.
Okay, that's fair. If two drunk people meet and have drunk sex, how do you know who took advantage of who if neither one could offer responsible consent?
It's not consenting on either. Yeah. Neither party was able to soberly consent.
girls are
So
so
therefore,
What happens?
you know, whatever happens, and that's
Unfortunately,
I'm-
aren't most sexual encounters happening under drunken
Facts, Jaquan.
conditions?
yeah. Which is
So
very
that's
unfortunate.
kind of a problem, right?
Yeah.
If you put yourself in a situation where you choose to drink, where you get so drunk, where you hook up with someone and you don't remember anything and then try to accuse it as being rape, that is not right.
That's why you should always have friends around you.
Exactly. You should
People
never
you
do
trust
it alone.
around you.
And always have a DD.
I agree.
Always.
And I agree with that. Some people, accept that responsibility, and some people call that victim blaming. So it just depends on,
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Victim blaming is definitely, yeah.
You can't really point fingers in that situation.
Yeah,
Okay, but who's typically blamed in that
the
situation?
man.
The man.
Yeah.
Okay, is that fair?
No.
Not really, no.
Okay,
not at all.
so why aren't false accusations taken more seriously when there's plenty of scenarios where it's not necessarily just the man's fault?
I think because society sees men as very masculine
Yeah.
over women, so they see always them as taking advantage. But I think that's just another stereotype, another.
No. I'm gonna give you guys a different perspective. Listen. Since society's been a thing, people have always believed women without any proof. Without any proof at all. So, once women figured out that they don't need any proof or any type of evidence that you can see with the human eye against a man or an accusation, that's when they realized that they had a lot of power in this world. So once they figured that out, that was a form of manipulation. That's a form of being a snake, succubus, thought-keeping spirit, and be able to hurt a man on an emotional level, because they know that women know that they can't hurt men physically because they're not as strong as us. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to come for you emotionally. They're going to manipulate you. They're going to gaslight you. So once they figured out that false accusations are taken serious by any woman of any race or creed, right? They said, okay, that's how I'm going to get to him. That's why stuff like child support exists. That's why stuff like divorce exists. Because women know that they can't get to us physically, so they'll do anything in their power to get to us emotionally. Because that's where they know the damage is. Because you can get beat up and heal, but having an emotional scar is a completely different thing. But listen, fellas, man, this is literally insane, bro. There's not much I can say to this, bro, because this is how society is. Like, men get blamed for literally everything. And it sucks that it's like this, and it sucks that the modern woman of today don't really have any accountability, because it takes two to tango, just like Wolfsong said.
Trend that's always seen as like the man being the stronger or dominant.
What are the differences between the stereotypical nice guy and the stereotypical bad boy?
The stereotypical nice guy is like, he always gets ignored and he gets swept under the rug, and he's just like, he's the I asked for a hug type of person. And the bad boy, like, he gets bitches and
He opens the car door, but he expects something though.
Okay. Why do you think we have the expression "nice guys finish last"?
Because a lot of people like overlook their, like, if you have a friend and he's like so sweet to you, and you might not think that he is your would like go for him like that, then you might just like look over him. Oh, he's just a friend.
Hey, what's good? Brandon, was good, man? What's up? So listen, man, this is insane, bro. I struggle being a nice guy, unfortunately. Amari, bro. Listen, I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat at one point in time in their life was a nice guy. Like, I used to be a big nice guy back in the day, but I realized, bro, being nice, especially being nice to everybody, because not a lot of people in this world deserve your nice, your kindness, and your time. So you really need to watch who you're nice to, who you spend your time with, and who you show love to, bro. Because people will take that for to advantage. You know what I'm saying? Especially a woman that you're talking to, especially, and I don't recommend you also have girls as friends, because when a woman's your friend, when you're a friend with a woman, you do not benefit from that friendship. She benefits 100% from that friendship. She gets all the attention. You know what I'm saying? She gets all of that love and caring. You don't get none of that back. You know what I'm saying? At least not in the way that you want it back. So I would not suggest you be friends with any woman unless it's for business. You know what I'm saying? Unless she like helping you out with your homework or something. Simple as that.
But really, he was the person who would like always like treat you the way you wanted to be treated.
Okay.
Even if they're like kind of a pushover a little bit. I think women definitely like dominance.
Okay. Well, what do women find attractive about a bad boy?
The dominance.
Yeah.
That might come with like emotional abuse and like stuff like that, but like a lot of women like to be dominated.
Bad boys are just bad boys. They're hot. I don't know.
Okay. Why do we have the expression "nice guys finish last"?
Probably because they take too long, like to secure the bag, I guess, like secure the girl. But with bad boys, they're just like, I want this. That's it.
See, fellas, listen. Especially when talking to a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want a girlfriend, or if you're just trying to, like, I don't know, do hookups and stuff like that, you have to be just talking to any woman, straight up. You have to be straightforward. Stop beating around the bush. Stop trying to be their friend or act like you're their friend. When you're friends with a woman, that woman knows that you want to be more than friends with her. She knows that you want some buns. You know what I'm saying? She know you want some activity. You know what I'm saying? So stop the cap. Stop acting like you trying to be her buddy, gay best friend or something like that. Stop it. Okay? Get straight to the point. If you want her to come over, y'all trying to Netflix or whatever, Netflix and chill, tell her straight up. If you like her, tell her straight up. If you say, listen, I ain't trying to be friends with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chill. I just want something casual or something like that. Just keep it a buck with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? They respect that. You know what I'm saying? You don't waste your time and you don't waste her time. Simple as that. It's good for both parties. Stop trying to be their friends. They already know what you want. And then, especially when you be their friends, bro, they're going to exploit your time. They're going to exploit your attention. And they're just going to drain your energy, because she's an energy vampire. She's a succubus. Succubuses drain your energy. Succubuses take your energy, you know what I'm saying? And then they use it for their own good, okay? Okay.
Okay. And what do women find attractive about a bad boy?
Like gang stuff. Like I don't know. Like just like having a good time. Like not really worried about any of the stupid shit.
How do bad boys treat women?
Bad boys treat women bad, I guess.
So why is that good?
It's not good. I guess it's just fun.
So what is the difference between withdrawing consent and regretting sex?
Withdrawing consent, you're probably just not comfortable. It just wasn't for you.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the situation, if you were having sex with someone in the middle of it, you want to stop, it's probably because you're uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
The man should not continue, and if he does, well, then that's not right. After, if you regret it, then you regret it.
But I feel like we have nights that are just like, ugh, like I regret hanging out with that guy. Like I don't regret what specifically happened, but like I wish it didn't happen.
Do you think we're headed towards needing consent contracts for sex?
Yes.
I don't think it's gotten that bad. I mean, my God.
I feel like that takes out all the spontaneousness.
Yeah, thanks.
Or even like, no one's gonna be like, come sign my contract.
Yeah.
Right, it does definitely take a lot of the romance out of it. But believe it or not, they've actually come out with apps for consent.
Oh, wow.
Bro, like, they think it's funny, bro. You know why they think it's funny? Because a lot of these women really, they're like so blind to it. They have no idea what's going on in society. They have no idea how men are being treated. They have no idea what men have to go through just to get some buns. They have no idea that they can't even a man can't even go up to a woman and say hi, how you doing, how's your day, oh the weather's nice today, without being perceived as some weirdo creep pedo. Like listen, a woman will call you weird just because you wearing some shoes that she don't like, just because of your outfit. Ooh, weirdo, get away from me. Listen, she'll call you weird just because you wearing an anime t-shirt or that. And that's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, the definition of a weirdo guy is not the same it's not the same definition no more. Like she'll do anything and everything just to disqualify you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like this is literally insane. Skinny cute chicks got a fat chick friend so they can look better than them for dudes, huh? Exactly. I'm a Z, bro. Hey, bro, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's why a lot of them, they get friends that are uglier than them, right? So it's like a self-confidence booster for them. So, you know, they feel better about themselves. Jokes on the skinny chick, some guys are into the blubber. Facts. Men are told to see everything through woman's perspective, and it's not replicated. Yeah, reciprocated. Exactly, bro. Exactly, because men and women don't think the same way. And then, like, as soon as a woman tells you, like, oh, you know, I like this. I like a nice guy. Like, I like a guy that takes me out on dates. I like a guy that asks me to kiss to kiss him. You know, as soon as you do all that stuff, you know, that's not gonna work out for you. She's gonna ghost you, and she's just gonna go to the bad boy that just does whatever he wants when he wants to do it.
Sending apps.
I think it does
but also, if you did sign one, would you still be able to withdraw consent? Because then you'd kind of be like, you know, it's in writing. You know what I mean?
I think you got to read the small font. If the paper says like you can't withdraw once you sign, then.
And my question is also, you know, if you could withdraw consent after you sign a contract, why are we still using contracts?
That's valid.
That's true.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, how else would it be possible to hold anyone accountable?
Exactly.
I agree.
So.
I think that at the end of the day, we need more education on consent, and I don't think that there's a lot of funding in that. And I think that men and women, everyone, whatever you identify with, I think that everyone needs to be more informed on consent.
I personally think all sexual encounters should be filmed and sent to me for verification.
Yes, man. No, but like, guys, like, that's the thing, bro. That's a fact, bro. Hey, shout out to Avazi with the super chat, bro. Let's go with the $2 super chat. Let's get it, man. It should read out the text. I got TTS on text to speech. So, like, if you guys donate and, like, you say something, it should. I don't know why it's not reading it out. It should read it out. But Jaquan said some would even get with an ugly bad boy all because she knows she had more leverage. Yeah, bro. Let's talk about that too. Some women, they would get with an ugly guy just to boost her ego, because they know that ugly guy probably deep down inside feels like, oh, I don't deserve her because, oh, she's prettier. She's so pretty. I don't deserve it to be pretty with a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys that would just simp harder. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything in their power to make her happy. That's a fact, though, bro. I call it Disney syndrome. Amara, let's go. Let's talk more about that, bro. What you mean by Disney syndrome? What that mean? A modern woman expects a modern man to have traditional values. Sorry, Kettleback. Exactly, bro. Like, they expect us to be traditional when they don't want to be traditional at all. Like, what's the point? I'm about to be traditional towards you. I'm about to treat you better when you treat me like crap. Like, being a protector. Ooh.
Why is it okay for women to feel entitled to being protected and provided for, but it is wrong for men to feel entitled to sex and intimacy?
Because we live in a double standard world.
Why is male sexuality so stigmatized?
Because we live in a double standard world.
That's because there's a double standard out here. These women, unfortunately, are taking over.
I think the honest truth to this question is just because of the reputation guys have, which, I mean, isn't fair because a lot of guys aren't, you know, like what their reputation holds up to as guys. And I don't think that's fair to like hold girls up to reputations as well. But yeah, I think the reputation of like guys being, you know, horny or sleeping with any women.
What?
That's fair. I feel like if women are entitled to be provided for, that men should be entitled to have a good sex life with their woman.
Okay. Why do you think male sexuality is so stigmatized?
Because the media shows a lot of what men do outside of like, you know, a healthy relationship and things like that. And we tend to follow the media and stuff.
If women expect men to pay for sex, why don't men expect women to pay for bodyguards?
That's a good question.
All right, so let's see. Chicken the black look like a transformer. Okay, the idea of being treated as a princess. In Disney movies, the princess always gets the man of their dreams, and in life, the bad boys always gets the girls. Very true, bro. See, Disney has a lot of truth to it, bro. That is very true. That damn double. Nowadays, most good-looking dudes are used to simping and low self-esteem. They don't even need ugly dudes. That bad out here, right? That's a fact. So listen, so this video is called "Being a Protected: Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women." It's complicated. Apparently, it's very complicated.
I think if you can combine the two, if I'm paying a woman to have sex, then I'm also guarding her body while I'm doing it to protect us. So I should also be compensated for my activities.
Bodyguard? Why would you need a bodyguard though?
Well, because women want men to protect them. So if women want men to protect them and men want women to provide sex, but women expect, you know, men to pay for what they want, then why don't we expect you to pay for what you want?
Because we don't mean protect them like physically, we just mean like protect them like our hearts.
What do you think about the mixed messages?
What? That makes no sense. Let's go back. That makes absolutely no sense. That makes sense.
Then why don't we expect you to pay for what you want?
Because we don't mean protect them like physically, we just mean like protect them like our hearts.
No. When y'all want a man to protect you, you want him to protect you physically. He doesn't. What do you care? Like, all the bad boys have already broken your heart. All the guys that apparently made their intentions very clear that they don't want anything with you other than intercourse, those are the guys that already broke your heart. What are you talking about? Your heart is already broken. You want protection. That's what most women want from men, is protection. But you know what? We give y'all protection, but y'all can't protect our heart. You know why? Because y'all out here breaking it. Y'all here breaking all kinds of good dudes' heart. All kinds of dudes that want to have a family, procreate, and create a legacy for themselves, and create something bigger than themselves, and have kids. You're breaking their heart. And guess what they're turning to? They're turning to bad boys. They're coming to the RP community. You know what I'm saying? They're coming to my channel. And now I got to go fix their heart. Instead of you protecting their heart and not being a succubus spirit. But you know what? You want to be in these streets. You want to be free, nilly-willy. You want to be promiscuous. You want to do all of this stuff. Instead of being a submissive housewife or a submissive girlfriend. So now I got to do it. And now other people that make YouTube videos and other people that help men out have to do it. Instead of, yeah. How about you protect our heart? How about you stop how about you just settle down? How about you just sit down for 1 minute, stop being so fast-tailed, stop worrying about all these other D's that you can get. How about you just be committed to one D? How about you start off with that? Because apparently you can't even be like, you cannot do that. You cannot do what the man does. A man can go do whatever he wants, be free willy-nilly, have as many women as want. You cannot do that. That's not how you are biologically designed. Men and women are not the same, and we are not created equal. Stop the cap. Happy day, men. Knowing damn well you want a man to keep you safe all around the board, not just your heart, sweetie. Exactly, bro. Don't expect logic for someone willing to monkey branch from 80% to a 20% guy, just a round percentage out, not realizing they gave up 80%, 80 for 20. Exactly, bro. They'll go to a dude, so they'll be with a guy that has a career, a guy that has money, a guy that has assets and all sorts of properties and cars. They'll go from that to a guy that works at McDonald's, that lives with his parents, that's in his 30s and doesn't even own a car. And then they'll say, I'm in love. I'm in love with him. What are you in love with? Because we know most women want to be provided for. We know most women don't fall in love with you. They fall in love for what you are, what you're becoming. So what is there to fall in love with? He has nothing. Can't make it up though.
What do you think about the mixed messages men face that encourage him to be both strong and tough, but also open and vulnerable?
I think most guys are like put if they are open and vulnerable.
Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. We only got 5 likes, man. What's going on? We got 10 people in the chat, 5 likes. Hit that like button, bro. Quit playing.
To either, I feel like most guy though friends like understand when they actually truly like settle down and love someone, they're like open for it. But when guys start getting close with a girl, they're like, oh, you're a simp and this and that. So a lot of guys will hold back, and like previously a lot of people I know, even myself, have had like ex-boyfriends say like, oh, you're a simp and this and that, but it's like they truly love you. So it's hard for guys, and I actually feel bad for them because they feel like they can't actually love someone without getting called a simp.
Does love have to last in order to be worthwhile?
Yes.
If everyone lived to be 1,000 years old, how likely would people never get sick of their partner?
They would get sick of their partner.
So then why should love last if people are more likely to get sick of their partner?
Well, just because you get sick of your partner doesn't mean that the love's not there.
Bro, listen, fellas. We all know, all of us RP men that are in the chat right now, all of us men that are woke and see things from a whole different perspective than regular people do. We all know that love doesn't last. Okay, love is a temporary thing. Feelings go away. One day she could be feeling that she's in love with you, and the next day she feels like she's out of love, and then she goes cheats on you. You know what I'm saying? So we all know a love is a temporary emotion. It's an emotion. Emotions are temporary. You're never going to be happy all the time. So we all know that. Okay? So there's no fooling us. There's no fooling us, bro. Love is only a feeling, bro. Love is not, oh man, love is going to last forever. Like, bro, that's Disney film stuff. That's romantic film stuff, bro. Like, that stuff is not real, bro. It's not. Love only lasts so long. It is what it is. Accept it for what it is, bro. It is what it is. So superficial. Exactly. Oh, what's good, son of Thor's, my brother? I see you up in the chat. What's good, bro? Respect is greater than love. From my dad taught me that. Exactly, bro. I'd rather have a woman's respect or anybody's respect than love, bro. Respect me first, bro. Because you can still love somebody. Listen, chat, you can still love somebody and you can still stab them in the back. You can still love somebody and you can still cheat on them, bro. The 80% to 20% is true, all because a female will consider it love out of wants, not what she needs in life, just to end with the 20%. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Damn, 1,000 years old is a long time. It depends. Like, if you really in love with somebody, you're not gonna get sick of that person. You're gonna want that person around. No matter how long it takes, you're gonna want that person. But you gotta really be in love and invested with that person.
Why are men taught how to treat women, but women aren't taught how to treat men?
Shout out to my brother Abba Z with the $2 super chat, bro. It should be popping up on screen. With the alert, bro. Oh, I might have to copy this. That's again. Oh snap! Should be reading out the donations. But shout out to my brother Amazi real quick. Hold on, chat. I'll fix this real quick. So text to speech, bro. So anytime anybody donates, pretty much it's gonna you'll see it'll read out the donation, whatever you say. And yeah. So that's pretty cool. If y'all wanna donate, I think the minimum is $2 though, in case somebody wants to spam me or something. Right back into it. That should work.
Because we have, I don't know.
Is that true though?
To a certain extent, it depends on who raised you.
Somebody not raising them right. That's the problem.
How should women treat men?
Wait. Modern women be trying to use simp to sound smart. Exactly, bro. Most women don't listen. Most modern women don't even know what simp means, bro.
Supposed to treat men like not only your equal, but as your king. Like, you want to impress your partner no matter what. You can't just, like, after 5 years into the relationship, just get comfortable and then all of a sudden it's, oh, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want because this person here, this and that, they're not going nowhere. Nah, you got to keep impressing your spouse, man or woman.
If a man was willing to risk his marriage to be with you, would you be more flattered or offended?
Offended.
Why?
Because if you really want to be with me, then you would leave your significant other to be with me.
I would be flattered.
Why?
Because obviously he's getting something from me that he's not getting in his marriage.
If women,
you're a side chick at best, though. Let's see. Did you see that Chris Rock special where he said only women and dogs are truly loved? Yeah. That's one of the famous quote. Only women and dogs are loved in the society. Yeah, and men are loved under the condition that they provide something. Bro, you're all good, Amari, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. You in here, you know what I'm saying? You're supporting me and you're gaining knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro. Oh, it sure is. You need to have a body count. All right, we seen it all. My brother Wolf Song. Just testing the voice. My brother Wolf Song with the $3 donation, $2.99. Let's go. It should work. Popping up. Hold on. This thing really tripping, bro. About to get up. About the test. Hold on. Why didn't it? Why?
This is a test donation for $70.
Working for the super chat, bro. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I messed up, chat. I messed up. Hey, y'all might have to test it again. I'll change the minimum to $1, bro. Y'all can test it again. Hold on 1 second. Changing it. I had it for donations. Yeah, it has to be on super chat. That was like for Twitch or something. My fault, chat. Hold on, let me fix this. I do want y'all to have that. Listen, the stream quality is getting better. Okay, it's getting better every single day, bro. Like, this is insane. Changing it to $1. Don't do it. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it. Not do donate yet, cause. Okay. Still don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Changing it right now. Appreciate you guys for waiting. All right. Somebody test it out. You can do it now. Definitely do it now. I changed the minimum back to $1. Okay, so listen. Jaquan said, "Love is conditional. It doesn't last. A real man is not going to always be around his girl while he's on his purpose." Exactly. Getting to the bag. Only a guy with a lot of time on his hands will be under his girl. And exactly. And in either or, bro, Jaquan, like even if you are under your girl 24/7, that's still not going to, you know, guarantee that she's going to love you forever. If anything, she's probably going to get sick of you. Because like I wouldn't want to be around my girl 24/7. I know that for a fact. Like if I had a girl, like I wouldn't want to be around my girlfriend or wife if I had a wife. I'm about to get but you know what I'm saying, it's just an example. But yeah, I changed it to $1. So if anybody wants to test that out, get it.
Women want to be the center of a man's world and not second place to his wife. Why would a man want to date a single mom and be second place to her kids?
He needs to leave the wife and be with me.
He needs to leave the wife.
I can't be second in his life.
Well, then she has to leave her kids. I'm kidding. Okay. All right, never mind.
Well, love comes in all types of different shapes and sizes. I don't think that it would be a second place. I don't think he would look at it that way.
Well, right, but I'm just saying if a man had a choice to be with a woman who has kids or doesn't, I mean, there's a term called baggage, right?
Right.
And so my point is, I mean, either way, you know, in both relationships, you're competing with somebody else. You know, you're not getting that partner's undivided attention.
I don't believe that men feel that they would be competing with children. I don't.
My brother Wolfsong with the $1.99 donation. This better work or I'm drop kicking my neighbor. Neighbor, bro. Should be popping up anytime. Bro, what? No way. No way it's not working, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, hold on. Bro, don't go drop kick your neighbor, bro. Don't do it, bro. Open super. Who Grandma is this? That's a good question, bro. That's a great question. Hold on. I'm about to donate, guys. Don't donate no more. Don't donate. I don't know why this is not working, bro. I literally just enabled text to speak. Here, I'm about to test it. Watch this one.
This is a test super chat alert for $10.
Is it not reading chat? I mean the message. Voice Brian, spam security, volume. These are just tests.
This
guys.
is a test super chat alert for $53.
Bro, it doesn't read it out. Like that's dumb, bro. That is dumb. I'm sorry, Wolfsong, bro. If I can refund it, bro. That's it, Miss Peterson. I'm coming for you, bro. If I can refund you, bro, I would, bro. I don't even know if I can. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be working, bro. It's supposed to be. Not even. Oh boy. That's for super chat still. I'm gonna Google it quick. Hold on, guys. Here, I'll play the video.
I don't think that they would be. I think that it would be, you know, baggage. I get that, but I don't look at it that way because I have a child and.
No, I know. I mean, but whether or not it's valid or not, do you recognize the stigma that maybe some men have about dating a single mom, whether or not you agree with it personally?
I do.
Do women have a right to be afraid of men when 80% of all violent crime is done by men?
Nah. Reason being, a crime could be done by anybody. Even though like you said, 80% is done by men. It can still be done by anybody. So you should be equally, not even afraid, aware of that. Someone can commit this crime if they wanted to.
How is that different than fearing certain races based on statistical data? In other words, why is it okay for women to be sexist but not racist?
I don't think it's different. I think it's the same. You can be objectified by any race. You can be criticized by any race. It's all the same.
No, I don't necessarily feel like women have a right to, but at the same time, they do. It's kind of mixed emotions for me. I feel like a lot of girls, like, while they're walking down a street and whatnot, definitely should feel unsafe because a man is way more, like, you know, muscular or, like, stronger and have, like, you know, obviously, like, a bigger reputation. And like you said, 80% of men are in the crime rate. I don't necessarily want to look at it like 80% in the crime rate. I want to look at, like, sexual harassment to women or this and that because I feel like I can't walk down like a street. Like right now I'm walking on Las Vegas Boulevard and I am a little bit suspicious with my 3 girlfriends. And that sucks, you know, being like a vulnerable girl, like just walking down in a dress. I feel like I'm being like, you know, kind of like seen like, oh, she wants this, she wants that. So I definitely feel like, you know, there are things and like being a girl, I feel like that. And it does suck, but.
Why do so many women complain about being sexually objectified when the entire Vegas economy is built on sex?
Hypocrites.
Okay.
Exactly. Bro, if you ever go down to Las Vegas, listen, Wolf Song, anybody in the chat, listen. If y'all ever go down to Las Vegas, you are going to see so much succubus activities. Bro, literally, women walk down the strip. My parents told me because they went. And I went down to Las Vegas like 2 times already too. You will see women dressed up butt naked. Like I'm literally like their mouths will just be butt naked, bro. Like they're wearing nothing. And then like, oh my god, like why are you like sexualizing me? Why you objectifying my body and stuff like that, bro? You literally got it out. Like what do you want me to do? You want me not to stare? You want me to walk around like I'm Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder or something? Blind? Like I can't see nothing? Like what do you expect me to do? You're doing it for yourself. You want the attention that bad. You obviously want me to look, because if you didn't want the attention, you don't want anybody to look at you or stare at you and look at like what's wrong with you, you would wear regular clothes that actually cover your body. You know what I'm saying? So you can look actually decent. No worries, bro. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can fix it. There might not be any way for me to fix it because I guess they don't read super chats. But I'll just read them for myself. I'll be the TTS. I couldn't do it, so I drop kicked your teddy bear. Wait, I ain't ever go to the USA, full stop. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Didn't get. Oh, wait, is Modern Woman's voice, Chris? It's a Modern Woman's voice, Chris. You're a troll, bro.
Is it realistic to think that nobody should ever feel unsafe?
Yeah, I feel like it is because like I said, like I'm not trying to be sexist. Women have, you know, obviously sexually harassed guys too. So everyone should feel open to it, even if you're a guy and you're the most muscular guy in the world, or you're like the most like, you know, like protected guy in the world, like celebrities. You should still feel like you should like watch your back, definitely, because you never know what's gonna happen, and it's scary enough to say, but that's the world we're in today.
Are men the biggest threat to women, or are men the biggest protectors of women?
I mean, both. Like, the women can walk down the street and be catcalled, and that's not okay, and that's very threatening. But also, like, you could have your husband who protects you and does things for you. So men could play either role. It depends how they act.
Aren't most cops and soldiers men?
I think so.
Aren't most cops and soldiers men?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So then wouldn't men be the biggest protectors of women?
Very true.
Would you trust a female cop to stop a sexual assault?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then why are men expected to be protectors if women are just as capable of having that protector role?
So I keep saying this, and I think it's society, and I also think that men are taught more how to do that, and women aren't necessarily.
Has catcall...
Do you know why women aren't taught to do that? It's because, for one, women aren't biologically strong. You might say, oh, Serena Williams is strong. There's some women bodybuilders, but that's like 20% of women. The other 80% doesn't even work out. Bro, you got most women out here built like Pillsbury dough cans. Shout out to CGA, bro. Like what? It's in a man's nature to want to protect and provide. That's just how we are. We have testosterone flowing through our bloodstream and our bodies. Y'all have estrogen. That makes y'all soft, feminine, loving, caring, forgiving. That's what that makes y'all what you are. You're a woman. That's not in your abilities. And then you see, like, bro, like, this is funny. Like, chat, you will literally see woman superheroes like beating up men and doing all this macho stuff that men do. Like, bro, that's not realistic. Like what society is teaching women now is like, oh, you can defend yourself. Oh, you can do what a man does. You can't do what a man does. We're not created equal. We don't have the same. Y'all don't have testosterone. Y'all don't. You have estrogen. You're not strong. That's okay. You're not supposed to be strong. You were not designed to be strong. Stop trying to be a cyborg. Stop trying to be a robot and try to change who you are. What y'all going? Y'all gonna start being cyborgs and stuff like that? Like, what is this, bro? And another example, guys, listen, which we're gonna watch this right after. Think before you sleep. Matter of fact, I will pull it up right now, bro. We'll pull it up right now, bro. We'll pull it up right now. I'll show y'all. Think before you sleep made a video about how a woman being police officers, and how that is a problem in itself. Problems with female police officers. So we're gonna watch this real quick.
We can see.
Shout out to Wolf Song for the donations. Shout out to everybody that's donating to the stream. I appreciate you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the part. So right here. Guess the quality.
Let's just go.
Hey, let's go.
What's his name? It's not a gun. It's a taser, and he's under arrest, and I have the authority to use force to effect an arrest.
What is he under? What are you doing?
Yeah, like
videotape this.
Hey, videotape. What are you doing?
What are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing? You're under arrest.
Why are you what are you doing?
Why are you guys grabbing me? Like, why are you guys grabbing me?
Look, chat.
What are you doing?
Look. It's two female police officers. Probably the height of 5'5", 5'3", maybe 5'6". They can't even take down one man. She over here trying to kick his knees, kick his chin so she can take him down and arrest him. So pretty much the backstory of this, I think they were just skating around. Somebody called the police because I think one of the dudes said something. This is a Canadian cop. This is not in the USA. But they say, oh, women can be protected. Women can do what a man does. Bro, it takes two female officers to take down one man. So that means that every female cop is pretty much going to have to call up for backup. And what happens if backup don't get there in time? Then what? But a woman can do what a man does. A woman can be a better cop than a man. When they need two people, they need backup all the time. When one female cop, not even two female cops, can take down one man. You can't make this up. Like, it's laughable. Yes, son of Doors, it is laughable, bro. Like, it's insane that, like, feminism is just, like, spreading these lies and saying, oh, you can do what a man does. You can't. Like, that's not in your role. Like, fellas, hold on. I'm gonna put another video in the chat. This is an interview I did with my grandmother, bro. I want y'all to watch this. I'm spamming it in the chat. Make sure y'all go like that video. Know what I'm saying? YouTube, they hiding and stuff like that. So go like that video. Right now, only got 6 likes, 91 views. Go like that video. Go comment on that video so more people can watch it. Pretty much my grandmother said, I don't like it when I don't like Catwoman. I don't like it when I see a woman rescuing a man or rescuing anybody, because she's pretty much trying to say that that's not in a woman's role to be a superhero. She said, I want to see a man. I want to see a man rescuing people because a man's masculine and that's what he's supposed to do. You know? And she even said, oh, I don't like women like on talk shows. I don't like women cackling because women, they just run their mouth. They're talking about a bunch of nothingness. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go watch that video. I'm gonna spam it in the chat. Go like that video. You know what I'm saying? It's a great video to watch, bro. So that's what I wanted to show y'all. Y'all can go watch this video on Think Before You Sleep channel. Great channel, bro. He should be at 1 million subscribers right now. But go check that out. And let's get back into this. Western society is dying because people are afraid to tell the truth. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And I'm going to continue to tell my truth. You know what I'm saying? I love this channel. Yes, sir, Mario, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Calling or sending unsolicited dick pics ever work to attract a woman?
I never did that. I don't do that.
Well, why would men continue that behavior when it has such a low success rate?
It's thirsty. That's what they call it, thirsty.
Right, but I mean, it doesn't work, so I don't know why. Why do you think men continue to do that?
Because the same person that is not working for it, they not getting any anyway. So they gotta resort to whatever measures that they resort to.
Do you think that men are the biggest threat to women, or are men the biggest protectors of women?
Ooh, that's hard. I feel like
How is
men
that hard?
are. I mean, honestly, like if you look at it, like I would say the most threat, because if you are with a guy, anything can still happen. And if you're walking down with your boyfriend, there's so many other guys around you that could hurt you if you weren't with your boyfriend. So yeah, that one guy can protect you, but can he protect you from 1,000 people with you, or around you? Probably not.
Well, if a woman is attacked in public and a man is attacked in public, who do you think is more likely to be rescued?
Ooh, that's hard too. I think obviously, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of obvious. A girl is more likely to, just because she's seen as more of like the one to get more hurt than a guy, because he can kind of protect himself more than a girl. So I would say a guy.
I mean, society has always, perceived men as the providers, as the protectors, as the kind of like solid ground to the family.
So why are women so afraid to be out in public when they're far more likely to be rescued?
I think that this is just because of, what has happened in this world today. I mean, we aren't able to protect ourselves, and, if girls don't go through like self-defense classes or this and that, they're more likely to be grabbed and taken to, other places where they aren't be able to be protected, especially in places.
Do you know the percentage that the likelihood of that happening to you is? Because now if a society, like just like Wolfsong said, because he lives in the UK, and they tried to put curfew on how long a man can be out. If we get to the point where women are like, okay, I'm scared of a bunch of men going out, a bunch of men like catcalling or just saying hi to me or approaching me, and then we get to the point where we give all men a curfew, and then we also get to the point where a man can't even say anything to a woman. Do you know how bad that's going to get? Do you know what that's going to do to the future men that are growing up, the Gen Z men, or the babies that are being born that are men, and what they're going to have to deal with when trying to talk to women? Do you know how confusing and like how that can mess up a man's identity? Like that can completely emasculate a man. Like a man will be so confused, like I can't approach a woman, I can't talk to a woman because now they think I'm weird for talking to them. Like, bro, like that's a huge problem. Plus, yes, of course, you guys are the most protected. We don't see women going into wars, fighting wars. Men have been literally sacrificing their lives for years for our women. And this is what we get in return. They think we're all weirdos. They think that we're all out to get them. Like, this is insane. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot make this up. We have the footage right here. We're looking at it right now. But most men won't believe it. Like, you're looking at it, bro. Like, what else more can I show you? Like, if you're not woke up now, if you're not woke now, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to show you, because like this is 4K. It's on a camera. This isn't fake. Never resort to loaning yourself just for a bit of pleasure. Exactly, and that's what most. What's good, Rhombus? That's because we are a welcome back. Once that happens, women also lose out and about. Exactly, because bro, there's so many men that have lost their life protecting a random woman. Like, just like seriously, like a woman's like, getting like, I'm saying, she's getting attacked by some guy or attacked by some woman or attacked by a gang or something. There's been so many men that have risked their lives for women. You know what? And women are not even, they're not even grateful. They're not even like, wow, thank you. I had a man risk his life or could have lost his life just to protect me. They just automatically feel entitled to it. That's bad, bro. Son of Thor said there was once a that has female cars. If I was a criminal, I'd make it themselves. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Could you imagine a world? Could you imagine if all men just say, hey, like we had an international men day off, and we just say, you know what, we're not going to work. You know what I'm saying? We're not driving the trucks. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there. Shout out to all the mechanics, all the white collar, blue collar guys, the plumbers, the people that do the real work. Cause you know what I'm saying? That is stuff that we need in this world. We don't need Instagram. We don't need OnlyFans. We don't need Twitter or all this social media except for YouTube. We can keep YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Shout out to the people that actually doing the hard work and the things that are necessary for this society to keep going. If we all decided, listen, man, we're not doing nothing, I would wonder. I would love to see what women would do, just for one day. Just for one day, I would love to see what the world will look like. That's including the president. The president taking the day off, all that. I would love to see what happens. I think our economy would drop. The stocks would drop. Crypto would drop. I think there would be chaos. Yeah, that's what I think. What do y'all think up in the chat, bro? What do y'all think up in the chat? Tax revolt. Nothing would work. Men run the world. Sorry, ladies. Exactly. Like, and then we watch Fresh and Fit and stuff like that, fellas. They literally think when we say that's us being sexist. That's us being, oh, that's toxic masculinity. Men run the world. What? Like, bro, what? Like what? That's just facts. Imagine if every man was RP. Oh man, Amari, bro, listen. Woman would hate that, bro. Listen, I'm pretty sure if every man was RP in this world, every single man, the government will probably outlaw that. You'll probably get arrested for having that mindset, for having that ideology. You would literally get arrested for that. Because you know what? If every man was RP, that means men wouldn't be getting married, for sure. For sure. Men would not be simping. Men wouldn't be taking out a woman on foodie dates. Men wouldn't be adopting kids from a single mother. And then so child support wouldn't be a thing. Divorce court wouldn't be a thing. None of that will be a thing. Accusations, false accusations against a man wouldn't be a thing. That will be a problem for the United States of America. That will be a problem for government, for all around the world, because now they lose their money right now. They are losing money because the only reason why the government is involved in the affairs of marriage is so they can make a profit. That's the same thing even with like marijuana and stuff like that. The reason why, like, if the government isn't making any money off of it, it's going to be illegal. Honestly, I feel like every drug would be legal. Like, literally, every single drug would be legal if the government could tax it. The government can make money off of it. If the government isn't making any money off of it, and they can't have control over people, you know what I'm saying? I might be saying too much, but I'm gonna keep on going. Then they would make it legal and they would tax it. That many RP minds directed at the government, they wouldn't survive. Exactly, bro. Exactly. The government literally prays and relies on men being stupid, and women too. Men and women being stupid and not being woke up to the truth and seeing the world for what it is. Like, the RP is understanding everything. You see everything with a different lens. You know what I'm saying? You see everything out these two eyes differently. You see everything people say and you dissect it in a different way, bro. What's up, David Cummins? I'm done with dating. All these RPs are just too much. I got that logic juice running through my veins. I've accepted the fact that there is a good chance I'm alone. Listen, my brother David. Listen, bro. This is what I'll say to you, bro. Listen, bro. Do not let women, like, the whole, like, you know, because I know a lot of our women are bad. Like, their mindset is just bad. Like they might be kind of good inside, but this up here, this mindset that they have is bad. But don't let that determine your life, bro. Don't let that bring you down. Don't let that say, oh, I'm gonna die alone, bro. Because listen, bro, who knows? You might find a woman out there that mine isn't poison. A woman that wants to have a family with you, traditional stuff like that. All I would say is don't get married. Simple as that, bro. If you still have dreams of having a family and stuff like that, you're gonna have to do it the right way, and you're going to have to do it in a way that protects yourself. Okay? I'm not against men having families and stuff like that. Listen, if you want to have a family, have a family. All I would say is protect yourself. You know what I'm saying, get a woman that's on your program. Because if you tell her, listen, I'm not going to marry you because this and that reason, can't accept that, then that's not the woman for you, bro. You don't have to be on your other side, bro. There's a definite difference between being lonely and choosing to be alone. Exactly. There's a chance of family in another country. Yes, David Cummings. That's also another option, fellas. Listen, I know I might not be the best in the U.S., especially westernized women, but bro, there are plenty of women. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. If you decide to do what I'm about to tell you, you cannot bring this woman to the USA. You cannot bring her back to westernized country. So if you go to Tokyo, go to Japan, if you go to Brazil or South America or India or Africa, wherever you want to go, you cannot bring that woman back. She has to stay down there. Because if you bring her down to westernized society, she is going to get brainwashed by feminism, and it's going to be a wrap for you. I'm saying she's not going to be that submissive girl for you. I'm saying she ain't going to have kids, or she do want to have kids. She definitely going to take you for child support. Okay, so you need to stay down there. You need to move down there. You need to get a visa and some residences, and then you need to start the family down there. Simple as that. You cannot bring her down there. If you bring her down here, it's wraps. And you can always adopt. Yeah, that's also an option too. There's plenty of options, bro. Thank you, Wolf Song, for saying that. And I'm pretty sure you can get a is there like there's a thing called like when a woman, like you just take your seed, you give it to her, and then she has your baby for you or something like that. Isn't that a thing too? I don't know what it's called. I have no idea what it's called. Maybe Wolf Song or somebody else in the chat does know, but I have no idea what it's called. But you can literally have a woman have your kid for you.
That people aren't, but I say that just because if there's more likely of a chance to be a girl like in public to get saved than a guy, and there's more of like a percentage, if you looked it up, of a girl to get taken than a guy, or beat up than a guy. Just
Would you agree that the best means of physical protection in our society would either be owning a gun or calling the police?
This is so hard because I don't have a gun. And well,
let me ask you this, right?
It's hard for me.
Why do you think that men are still expected to be protectors when a woman is just as capable of calling the police or firing a gun as a man?
I'm a single mom, so it's like, I definitely feel like the protector, and I feel like I can do it on my own. So if I did,
of course you do,
get married to a guy, like I wouldn't expect that of him. I think that.
Can somebody spam the cap emojis in the chat, please? Can somebody please spam the cap emojis in the chat? Because she's capping hard, bro. She's capping way too hard, bro. This is insane. She said if she's a single mom, and she said that she can do all the protection and that she doesn't need a man. She feel like she can do it on her own. So you telling me a woman built like this doesn't look like she's in the best shape, doesn't look like she's really muscular or strong, and she probably doesn't know how to defend herself or even how to throw a proper punch for the fish, right? Does anybody in the chat think that she could defend herself versus a man that is like 6'2", 250 pounds? Who thinks that she's going to stop their intruder from coming in her house without any weapons? Because most women don't even like weapons. They don't like guns and stuff like that. Who is she? Who is she going to defend herself against? This is the problem right here. See, she doesn't feel the need to have a man in her life. That's bad. She doesn't feel the need for a man to protect her in her life, especially her own husband or her boyfriend. She said, "Oh, I can do it on my own." So why am I here? What's the point? Why am I here? Why are we together? If you feel like you could do all bad by yourself, what is the purpose of a relationship? I'm confused. Somebody help me in the chat. The word you're looking for about a girl having your child is called a surrogate. Yeah, there you go. Surrogate. Big meaty claws. Yeah, bro. She capping, bro. This is insane, bro.
That would be
This is
something that
literally
we
insane.
would be able to, do together. Both provide, protect, all of that.
It's kind of like you have to get a license too. I'm pretty sure in my state that I live in to get a gun, and you have to get like that, all that work. But guys are more likely to, just because of, I mean, in my friend groups, guys are always getting guns. Like they're like, down for that. But we're just kind of like, the more shy ones. So I think that, girls just don't want to have to go through that, and
What is the definition of a butch lesbian?
It's not in her nature to
I
do
have
that.
no clue.
Isn't it a woman who takes on the man's role in a lesbian relationship?
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay,
yeah.
so okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my question is, why are there so many women who walk around in a state of perpetual fear when women are biologically capable of being a protector?
I think if this is more of like what question I think it is, I think girls are just scared to like, come. Are you saying like girls are scared to kind of come out and be like that protector for another
What
girl?
I'm saying, if a woman is capable of having the man or protector role in a lesbian relationship,
Okay.
why can't she have the protector role in a heterosexual relationship?
Okay, yeah, for sure. Honestly, I don't know why. I feel like girls, like most girls I know, and like I'm just saying from personal experience, girls like want to feel like kind of like the submissive and like, feel like their guy actually cares about them. And that's the biggest thing, like feeling like a guy actually cares about you and like, giving you that text back or calling you first and stuff. So I think that's kind of what it is. I don't think it's necessarily being scared of it.
Is there anything
So if it's not about you being scared about it, why is it every time that say if you got a girlfriend, you're getting jumped by a group of 3, why is it that the woman starts screaming, help, help, oh my god, stop, or you're getting in a fight, you're having a one-on-one fight with a man, she's like, oh my god, stop, so she's not scared? Why wouldn't she just help the man instead of saying, oh my god, I'm so scared, please, somebody, police? Why wouldn't she just go and like help him out and try to fight with him? Because I guarantee you that's what 99.9% of women do. I don't need a statistic to prove that. I don't need facts to prove that. That's just in your nature. It's not your nature to want to protect. It's not your nature to want to help your man when he's getting jumped by a group of 3 men. You just said it for yourself. Most women want to feel like they are cared for. Most women want to feel loved. They want to feel protected. You just explained your own nature, but then you went back and contradicted yourself and said, oh, women aren't scared to. So if they weren't scared, why wouldn't they go help them out? It doesn't make any sense, fellas. It does not make any sense. But this is the effect of feminism being indoctrinated into their brains for centuries. This is what we have. This is what we're dealing with. I don't know how to fix this. I do not. If you think I have the answers to know how to fix that, I do not. I really do not. I mean, I have over 13 weapons and tools in my room, so I'm good if someone's willing to, some unwilling soul decides to rob me. Exactly. They ain't about that life. Exactly. I tell her to run, not because I'm worried about her safety, but because I don't want to have to worry about her. I'm fighting off 3 guys. Exactly. Exactly, bro. It's like you don't want your girl to get hurt, so you like just run away. Like, if you're not gonna help me, you screaming and saying help is not gonna help the situation either. If anything, after they're done jumping me, they're gonna come for you.
Anything in this world that is not subject to question?
No.
Why don't more people judge others by their actions and not their words?
Because your actions speak louder than words, obviously.
Why is it
Why
that
does
in
she
the
look
age
like
of
that?
social media and misinformation, people have never been more certain? Why aren't more people asking questions?
they're afraid.
There's too many like answers and there's too many biases.
There's
feel
too
like.
many surroundings too. You've got your friends that are around that are going to judge you on your answer and your qualification of what you say about that person. I mean, everyone is judging.
Yeah.
So you're afraid.
That's so true.
Why is it that in the age?
Listen, guys, I want to go back. I want you guys to listen to their voices, because any woman that sounds like this, for one, Think Before You Sleep did a video about it. It pretty much means that she's been through trauma or she has daddy issues, because they have the voice of a child. This is what maybe a 12-year-old girl that has not hit puberty would sound like in middle school. So once you hear this, once you hear a woman with a voice like this, run away. Proceed with caution, because most of the time she's a succubus docubus spirit. Okay, you need to like the video, the interview I did with my grandmother. I don't know if I put it in there, but a relationship, if a woman does not have a good relationship with her father, most of the time that is a red flag. And that means if she didn't have a good relationship with her father, that means she's not going to know how to treat you. Because once a woman's getting raised by her father, you know what I'm saying, and when she has that masculine role in her life, she knows how to deal with masculinity. She kind of knows how to be feminine and use femininity and stuff like that. So she's not going to know how to treat you. So any woman that had, say she said, oh, I don't have a good relationship with my father, you know what I'm saying, or that me and my father argue and stuff like that, most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, it's not going to be. And I know it sucks to say that, and I'm not saying that every woman, but just know that's a huge red flag. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the casual Cali accent. Bro, trust me, that's what you don't want that. Not want that.
Your answer and your qualification of, what.
That in the age of social media and misinformation, people have never been more certain.
Because social media is a lie.
You sound like Alvin and
people could project whatever they want to project to you on social media.
Why aren't more people asking questions?
Because they doing the same thing and making up stories on social media.
You got the illusion, the TV, social networks, their brain is being like programmed to be a certain way. That the illusion is basically turning into reality.
Just more certain about, like, people are just stubborn in what they believe. They don't question things.
Oh, yeah, that's
aren't
because of conditioning. People are conditioned, man. I learned about conditioning a long time ago, and unfortunately, and I can teach this conditioning because, when we were babies growing up, we were conditioned, always told no, 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 and never really had any positive input. So that's where people are just set in their ways. They're not open-minded. They're not teachable, and it's sad.
Yep. That right there, that man is probably in his 70s, bro, and he understands it. And it sucks that people really don't question stuff. People really don't go outside the box and say, look, just because society told me this one thing, maybe that's not true. Or like just questioning anything. It can be about any subject, bro. Like, the same, bro. Sean Connery, he's alive. My boy Sean Connery. That's the guy that played. I did a video on him a while ago. That's the guy that played James Bond, the old school James Bond. Shout out to Sean Connery. You know what? Y'all wanna watch Sean Connery? Yo, this man's Sean Connery, bro. We watched this one right here. Y'all remember this, bro? If you're an OG, you remember I reacted to this video. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll put it on the channel. I did. Modern day taught love is so rare. Yeah. Love, like, bro, love is rare and hate is so common, bro. You know what I'm saying? Watch this one.
Never.
Bro, we got the rewatch. Y'all to rewatch that, bro? I bet if I react to this video and post it again, people are not even gonna realize.
Does the friendship mean a lot?
Do I watch MDH? Yeah, I do. And bro, I can't spell today. X Unicorn explains why dating is harder after college. She's so charismatic, exactly.
I didn't believe her. I was like, oh, you're just exaggerating. Like, you're just not putting yourself.
Might just throw. Here we go.
I didn't believe her. I was like, oh, you're just exaggerating. Like, you're just not putting yourself out there. Like, it's fine. And then I graduated. Oh my God, you're not wrong. Like, it is so hard to meet people.
Interesting.
X Unicorn explains why dating is harder after college. Clicking explained. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. This is part 2 of our quote-unquote unicorn, now X Unicorn, video. In the first video, she was talking about dating in college, and now she's graduated from college and has experienced dating outside of college for a year now. Let's take a look at the definition of the word click or clicking so you know what we're highlighting in this video. To like and understand someone, especially the first time you meet. He didn't really click with his new boss. Liz and I really clicked the first time we met. I met her in school and we just clicked. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men and we. We men and we.
That's literally the game. Let's go.
Dating in LA is so hard.
Let's stop it right there. When she talks about quote unquote dating is hard, she's not talking about not getting dates, okay? I'll get back to this later. Stay focused.
So when I was a senior, I had a friend who was older than me who had already graduated, and she was telling me, like, enjoy this time. Once you graduate, it's gonna be so much harder to...
AKA, listen, listen, I'm about to dissect womanese for you guys. When she said enjoy this time, what she means is enjoy as many D's as possible. Be as promiscuous as possible. Because after you get out of college, that's when you want to find a real man. So have fun now. So when a woman said, oh, I know, in college, I just had a bunch of fun. Pretty much what she's saying is she was super promiscuous. She was doing all kinds of succubus, spirit activities, okay?
Meet people and to date and to just hook up, enjoy it. Like, you have all these people around you, and when you graduate, everyone's gonna spread out and you're not gonna be by people you know. Like, you're really gonna have to meet strangers in order to have some type of connection or just to feel something, you know?
Women talk to each other. Unfortunately, women give each other a lot of shitty advice, and I'll also get back to that later. However, in this case, her friend is speaking the truth. You're not gonna meet people the way you did when you were in school. And to take it a step further, she's 22 years old in this video. Her best chance to meet someone was in college. Let's read. Young people aged 18 to 24 first spot their crushes at university, 18%. School, 18%. Or with mutual friends, 15%. The daily routine seeing...
And you know what, guys? She's in a bad dating market. She's in LA. Listen. Nobody's trying to get serious. Bro, you're not gonna find no good, bro. You're not gonna find them in LA, bro. It's a bunch of succubus spirit. But they're down there to get a bag, to clout chase, to try to see if they can get with a famous athlete, actor, you know what I'm saying, social media influencer. They're down there to get clout. They're down there to get famous. They're down there probably to do OnlyFans. Speaking of OnlyFans, I heard they're taking off of all that succubus content off of their platform. Good luck. Subway's hiring though, okay? But look, this is facts though, fellas. You see, women should be fine. Listen, this 18 to 24 range right here, guys, this is where women should be wanting to settle down. You know? They should not be wanting to settle down and get married at the age of 30. Because at 30, they already hit the wall. At between the ages of 18 and 24, when their body's in the best shape, when they're submissive, and that's the peak right there. That's when their femininity is there. Everything that you want in a woman is there, in between the ages of 18 and 24. After that, it starts to decline. But that's the thing. They don't know how their body works. So they feel like, oh, I got as much time in the world. No, your biological clock is way faster than a man's. Okay?
Seeing each other on a regular basis, the element of spontaneity makes it easier to make deeper connections. And as this video progresses, you will understand why she's still single and why you should invest in cat stocks.
I didn't believe her. I was like, oh, you're just exaggerating. Like, you're just not putting yourself out there. Like, it's fine. And then I graduated. Oh my God, you're not wrong. Like, it is so hard to meet people.
I didn't believe her. This says a lot about the mentality of modern women. They take the attention that they get for granted. And of course, we can't blame everything on them because the society that we're living in plays a huge role in this. And now it gets really interesting.
Because I would go out to bars with my friends. It's just like the guys out there are just not, they're not it.
The guys at the bar are just not it. Ask a woman what it means. Do you mean this it from the 90s or do you mean this it from 2017? You have to understand that you're going to the same bar as these guys. Does that mean you're not it too? Let's read, fellas. Young people are less likely to quote-unquote bump into the love of their lives. Countless love stories in films and TV shows start with an unexpected encounter in a bookshop or at a bar. It does happen in real life too. 1 in 5 people aged 50 to 64 met their partner by chance while out and about. For younger generations, such encounters are increasingly rare. Only 1 in 20 people aged 20 to 29 met their partner at a bar or elsewhere by chance. So if no one is asking for your number on a night out, it's not you. It's just your generation. No, it is you. In conjunction with modern day society, of course. You've heard what she said. These guys ain't it. Most women are not interested in most guys, and men will figure out that they won't have much success approaching women at a bar or club. Now, women are not interested in approaching men themselves, and that's where the double standards come in. More about that later.
It's easier said than done to go out and meet someone at a bar. It just is. Maybe I'm not like as forward as other people. The only way I was dating was through mutual friends. It's totally fine to go on dates with people and realize, oh, like we're not a good match, but like I had a great time with you. Every person you go on a date with doesn't have to lead to a relationship, or you don't owe that person to like go home.
No, you don't. But at the same time, you have to realize this. You are on a biological clock. Yours is faster than a man. So if you keep on rejecting every single man that you go out with, the chances of you landing a good man, the percents go down every time you say no. We're not saying that you cannot say no. You have free choice, you have free will, but you have to realize this. If you keep those high standards that you have, instead of realizing, okay, every man I meet is not going to have everything that checks off on my list. That I'm going to have to work with him. I'm going to have to compromise. I'm going to have to try to support him and realize, okay, people aren't perfect, especially men. You aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. But if you keep on continue to have these high standards, you're going to end up being alone. You're going to end up settling for a man. You're going to end up being with a beta male. You're going to end up being with a simp that you do not love nor respect. And that's going to create a problem and eventually lead to divorce.
With them type of thing. And so that's what I was experiencing. I was going on dates but not really clicking with anyone.
Did you hear that? She's dating, but she's not clicking with her dates. So getting a date in LA is not a problem. The issue seems to be about clicking with the man. In part 1, she explains that she only liked one guy in college. Only one. And this is a comment from LatQCD92. And at first he quotes her, "There was only one person in college where I was like, wow, I might actually date you." End quote. And then he says, "I got $100 that says he one of the most attractive men at her school."
Facts.
I replied, "I won't bet against you, brother." And
so Wolf Song said, plus it's hard for them to chase guys because their standards are alien to men. Exactly. Plus they have no game compared to most gents doing most of the chasing, then they have the gal on the dude for trying and failing. Exactly. They got the nerve to judge the guy that actually tried to approach her and actually tried to make something happen. But then at the same time, they will never approach a guy and say, "Oh, I want to be with you. Oh, let's go. Oh, I want to take you on a date, or I want you to come by and I want to cook for you." Like, they'll never have the balls to do that. Imagine that woman giving birth at 40. That child would have definite neurological problems. Their time is running out. Exactly, because the older they get, the more complications they can have during the pregnancy. That we don't say like we're not saying that. We're not telling women to get married or to have kids at a young age just to say that. We're saying that for that's in their best interest to do that. Because if they don't do that, there will be problems in the future.
You know what? The guy was not feeling her like that. Modern women's expectations are unrealistic. You would think to yourself that this only happens with cute women. Check this out.
So I matched with a guy who was very attractive, and the guy I am attracted to is like tall, sort of muscly. He can be like fat, but like big. I like.
You see, big, but you're big. You're the biggest. Matter of fact, you're the biggest loser. You should be a contestant on The Biggest Loser, but you want a guy that's muscular, tall, and fit, but you're not in fit. What sense does that make? But you see, this is the effect that feminism has on women. They think every woman now thinks that they deserve the whole earth, the whole moon, everything in the solar system because she's a woman. So she feels entitled to that. Like, guys, you cannot make this up. You literally cannot make this up. It's in 4K. It's on camera. They're telling you how they feel. They're telling you how they roll. They're telling you their agendas and what they like. Believe it. Take it for what it is. Don't complain about it. Adapt.
Big and muscles, and has a good smile and sparkly eyes, and like knows how to laugh and stuff. So that's with like the guy I matched with, right? Didn't have a fish as his first photo. That was a bonus. And it turns out that his friends had stolen his Tinder account. I don't know how they did that.
Fat woman who won't be attractive to most men is looking for a man that most women want. The foolishness. Once again, it's not hard for her to get dates. Check this out.
I did live in LA for 2 years, and I just wanted to share my dating experience in LA because it was interesting, and I don't think my dating life really popped off until I lived in LA, so it's been kind of like the highlight of my dating life. I don't know, this is kind of weird, but whatever.
Sounding like dating for me has just been a horrid experience, but I've actually been talking to somebody in New York for quite some time now, and that's a whole other story that I'll touch on later, but it's good, it's cute, I like it.
Long distance relationships do not work out. If you are planning on getting into a long distance relationship, any woman, letting you know right now, it does not work. I've tried it. Listen, I simped for you so you don't have to. Okay? I have done the simping. I've done pretty much it all. I have gave a woman Valentine's gifts that wasn't even my girl. Actually 2 times on two different occasions. I didn't learn. I have simped for women. You know what I'm saying? I have been that guy best friend. I have been that guy that will pick up the phone no matter what. I have been that guy. I have simped for you. So you don't have to do that. No, I'm no longer a simp, but I've done it. So don't be a simp. It does not work out. I'm telling you, it does not work. Be masculine. Be an RP man. Be on your purpose. Love yourself first. You know what? Simp for yourself. How about this? Y'all want to simp so bad? How about you go simp for your homie? How about you go support your homie? How about you go support your brothers? Simp for them. Simp for yourself. That's what I suggest. Simp for you. Simple.
Be talking about my experiences dating in LA. They have been myriad, they have been wonderful, they have been deeply upsetting, they have been dangerous, they have been joyful, just truly the stuff of films and movies, you know, some ones that you want to see, some ones you're like, I really wish I hadn't agreed to see this movie. The spectrum, the full spectrum. I have had a genuinely great time. Dating in LA.
And then quarantine hit and I couldn't go out and meet any other people and everything closed down and went back on the dating apps and just not finding anyone there. So I don't know. I'm complaining a lot.
You're not gonna
just
find anybody on
because
dating
it
apps.
truly is hard to date in the city.
You have to understand, these women are dating. When it's your turn to take them on a date, they've already been there before.
Facts.
What you're doing is nothing special. It's just another day for them. And that's why it's quote unquote hard for them, because it's nothing special.
I guess the biggest problem I have with dating in LA is that I find it really hard to find someone who is genuine, who isn't clout chasing or just pretending to be someone they're not. Like, I haven't met anyone that I really clicked with. And so I guess that's what I'm just kind of waiting for.
This falls into the same category as quote unquote it. She needs to provide more intel to be able to make a fair assessment as to what she means here. The moment you start asking women to specify what they're talking about, you're gonna get some interesting answers, because complaining about men without giving specifics is not gonna work here. And to take it a step further, it's a red flag. She says she's waiting for the man that clicks with her. This is why I don't have female friends. In order for me to converse with them, I have to be honest, because I just can't pretend that I don't hear this foolishness. You so-called strong, independent women can't get a degree, a job, a car, a house, but when it comes to getting a man, all of a sudden you're all handicapped. I'm waiting for a man. Get the fuck out of here! Look what happens when a woman actually clicks with a man.
Last night, was at a restaurant, had a great conversation with this Caucasian gentleman. I mean, we were vibing, we were clicking. I'm thinking, he's gonna ask for my number. White men never ask for my number. And he was like, all right, well, great conversation, you know, maybe I'll see you around. And I was thinking, what happened?
Ask for his. Ask for his.
No. No.
Why would she do that? Why would she ask for a man's number? She can't do that. That's illegal. A woman can't ask you for your number. A woman can't make the first move. A woman can't approach, man. They can't do that. That's against the law. Why would she, guys? Why would she? I don't know if you guys seen that community post, that meme of how women approach men and how they shoot their shot. All it was pretty much was a woman looking at a man for about 10 seconds. And the guy just looking back at her like this. That's them shooting their shot. That is the equivalent of the modern day woman shooting their shot in 2021. They will look at you and expect you to think that, oh man, she wants me to open my mouth and approach her and ask for her number. I don't get it. Can anybody in the chat please explain to me, or in the comment section below, why women will not approach a man? And what is so wrong with a woman asking a man for his number if she is interested in having a conversation or going on a date or having something real with that person? What is so wrong with that?
No.
Bossy black girl.
And this is why a man is never, I repeat, never intimidated by a woman. I'll let our ex-unicorn finish, and then I'll tell you why.
But I'm also in my 20s, you know, like I'm 23. I don't really care that I've never had a relationship. I know that when I meet someone, like I'll be ready, I'll be super confident in myself and know that I have a lot to offer in the relationship.
You've got a lot to offer. Like what? Not your virginity, that's gone. Your degree, your job. You didn't get these things to take care of a man. However, you will use it to boost your value as a woman to a man. You seem to have a passive attitude when it comes.
My brother Uncut Date Truce in the chat. What's good, my boy? I was the street, man. I popped up in there for a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? To support my boy. I'm saying, listen, bro. Go subscribe to my brother Uncut Days Truth channel. You know what I'm saying? He do IRL interviews and stuff like that. He really be in the streets talking to these women, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy.
Comes to getting the man that you want. Is that how you're gonna conduct yourself when you're in a relationship with a man? This guy that you're quote unquote waiting for is in the top 10% and gets attention from women like you all the time. Why should he pick you?
Facts.
I'm just asking because once again, you're not specific about the things that you're talking about. Fellas, the moment you start asking women these questions, you will find out that there's nothing intimidating about them. Most of them don't even know what they want, don't know what they're asking for. They seem to know everything about men but can't seem to keep one. And when they know what they want, their insecurity prevents them from actually pursuing what they want because of fear of rejection.
Ask for his. No.
So now they expect you to approach, make the first move, take care of everything just to reject you anyways. One more part is coming. Thank you, Vanessa, for sharing your story so we can learn from it. Manosphere, we working. This video has officially been highlighted.
Listen, shout out to Manosphere Highlights Daily, MHD. You know what I'm saying? Link to this channel will be in the description box below. Go check him out. Doing great things. They're waking up men, waking up women. You love to see it. Listen, please, woman, I advise y'all, listen, if you like a man, if you want to get his number, start asking. See, y'all are the only ones that can change it because we can't do anything. So as being part of the sisterhood and stuff like that, how about you tell your other sisters, listen, sisters, it's okay to approach a man. It's okay to ask for his number. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay to be rejected because not everybody's going to say yes. You know? How about you say this as well? How about you say it's equality? You know, we want to be like men. We got to start doing what men want to do. I mean, we got to start doing what men do. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with rejection. There's nothing wrong with approaching a man and ask for it. So please, y'all want to listen. Let's just change that. Tell your sisters, tell all your sisters what I said, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, comment for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. YouTube is doing everything in their power not to show their videos, show my videos. So make sure you got post notifications on. Resubscribe if you got to. Do whatever you got to do. Send this video to your mom, your grandma, your simp and stuff like your friend that's a big simp. You know what I'm saying? Got OnlyFans, but whatever. Listen, appreciate you guys. All right, it's been your boy Just Chris. I'm out. Peace. Oh yeah, he won't be taken seriously. Exactly, bro. Need woman to be on our side too. Definitely woman to start approaching, bro. Yeah, this video will probably be up tomorrow. Unfortunately, YouTube is just, hey, bro. Like I'll show y'all, bro. Let me show. I see the views, bro. Like I'm down bad, bro. I gotta go watch this video. Like, guys, y'all know these aren't my regular views. I have 1,100 subscribers, bro. Make sure you go comment on this video. Make sure you go like it in the chat. I'm probably about to get up out of here, man. Get a W in the chat if this is a W stream, bro. I'm saying we've been live. I've been live for about 2 hours. Yeah, man. Shout out to Uncut. Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to Wolf Song. Everybody that donated song. We got my brother Ari, young brother. Love to see it. Shout out to everybody. Son of the Bombas. Homie Brandon was in here for a little bit. Let me see. I might be able to get my boy Chat up in. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Let me get W's in the chat for a W stream. All right, my brother Wolf Song, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna see if I can get. I don't know if I'll be able to fix the donation thing, bro, but I appreciate you, man. Heckish. What does that mean? Does that mean like you feeling like underwater? You gotta teach me your slang, bro. Hey, Wilson, bro. If you got Instagram, bro, follow me, bro. Yeah. I got a Discord too. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, bro. For the Wilson, really be active up in the chat, bro. I appreciate you. The OGs, bro. All right, guys. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Stay masculine, bro.